Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Hey, this ain't no purse. I'm the big deals. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Grr. Boom. It's profit. Prodega making paper. Always. Shut up. Anyways, scrufacejean, profit, money up, no funny up podcast. We lit, people. What's good? What we talk about, son?
What was the event called?
Summer Impact.
Titles.
What?
Wait, what was it called?
Summer Impact.
Summer Impact, my name.
Idiot.
Off tops. We gonna get on our battle rap grind. Oh, y'all didn't realize that we was the battle rap nuts. You know what I mean? That's what we just do. I'm gonna just brand that. You know what I mean? Who
That's
we are,
what he
man.
does.
There might be some people who talk battle rap. You know what I mean? On the battle rap side of YouTube and stuff like that, the J Blacks, the Angry Fans, the 15 Minutes of Fames, the, you know what I mean? Who else am I forgetting? That's what also the only people that I'm...
Chris Unbiased.
My card disagreed with it. But, yeah, but we gonna just be them nuts on this side of town, you know what I mean? To hold that down. It's gonna be our card, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that out loud. So, first of all, the event was fire.
The event was fire. The event was fire. I'm gonna tell you, hold up. Before we even get into this, right? I'm kind of excited now. Why did people kind of try to act like 2-on-2 battles weren't dumb fire for a second?
Because people are especially like hip hop fans, are just hipsters. We're just hipsters. We're just a bunch of dirty, stinking hipsters. And when something shows too much joy, when too many people like one thing, we have to not like it. It's just in our nature. Like, it's the most annoying thing ever. Like, niggas can't just enjoy the same thing, but it's because it's something new.
Yeah.
2-on-2, but I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the first time I'd watched an event, and even when people were choking or stumbling, battles were fire from beginning to end.
It's because there's no dry spots in 2-on-2s unless you're 40 bars. Then you just quit and just in the middle of the battle.
Goods out of a little couple. What was that? Goods out a couple.
Oh yeah.
Eye shifters.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But
you know, that's kind of expected though from like Goods and clips, because sometimes both of them are super on and sometimes both of them are super off. You know what I mean? So
bro, I didn't want to talk about it because clips is third. We'll get to it, but did you see that one, bro?
I didn't see the whole battle. I cut it off right midway.
I'm gonna tell you right now, John. Let's go in order. So, the first battle is 40 bars, E-Heart versus Jazz and O-Fish.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If it wasn't for E-Heart, bruh, that battle would have been E-Heart. If it wasn't for her, bruh, she carried that battle for, like, that was like embarrassing. I was like, what is going on?
The first round, 40 was straight. The first round, she was doing all right, but I'm going to keep it above. The second I don't know why anybody likes 40 bars. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not just saying this. Every single time I've ever seen Tori Bars rap, and people even say this, she raps
40
like...
40 bars, not Tori Bars.
I said 40.
Oh, my bad.
Anytime she raps like she doesn't know her lyrics.
Well,
And
I
she
think
has
that's what it is, though. I think that's exactly what it is.
She has no delivery, no a presence.
It's so like she literally walks and goes like this and raps, and I'm like, yo, that's so, like, that's ass.
She could be reading off a piece of paper.
Yeah. Like, it literally looks like she's walking around reading her phone. You know what I mean?
So she was looking right though. But it was the first. Okay, the Jazz and Official clearly was cooking some shit.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of had like a. You could just tell that. You could tell. Okay, what I say about this event, you could tell who practiced together and who practiced not together. And that you could tell that Jazz and Official had been practicing together, and if not, then they did a very good job at not showing it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I got goosebumps and almost teared up. I don't know, I'm weird like this. It's the same thing where in Endgame, when Scarlet Witch says you took everything from me and I had to fight back tears. But like when Official goes to Jazz and goes, talk that nasty shit. I said, I don't know why that shit was so fire to me. That was so fire to me. I almost choked up. I almost was just like, oh my God. That was too, I don't know, because you don't hear Jazz talk like that. And it definitely seemed like Jazz is, you know what I mean, is out here smashing a little bit, you know what I mean?
Nigga.
The way she did the back shots and did the whole thing, oh my, and she hugged the air, and then you went, and here's why I love Officials, because she's just so knowledge. The way she's just, stop that man, this shit, I said,
them niggas, bruh, that shit, that battle was just a straight wash.
With some size.
It was just a straight wash. I was like, yo, why would you even come here to just get washed like that, bruh? Like, that shit was
almost like some of the punches were hitting so hard, it was like, I saw Official throw a few punches that hit so hard that she was like, oh shit!
Yeah. Like, where you gotta double back and question your own shit. Where you like, damn, what the hell? Yeah, no, they definitely had some bars, man. That was real embarrassing.
And then let's talk about it. E-Hart gonna give up on the last round,
bruh.
I mean, not E-Hart 40 wasn't E-Hart, it's 40.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, no, there's nothing more defeating in battle rap than a nigga just saying that, yo, he just got beat so bad that he doesn't want to rap anymore.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I never thought this before, but you might as well have got out choking. You might as well have spit that and choke, because it would have been more respectable. I didn't think there was anything less respectable than like choking through a whole round until I watched somebody not even rap their thing.
I mean, choking through a whole round, you never know what's going on. A person could choke for multiple reasons, and I'm sure that's like sometimes.
I would rather have an X factor. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna bring it back.
I would rather have one of those than just give up. That to me is just like, and then when you're getting dog mauled that bad for 2 rounds and then you give up,
definitely.
Oh my God, it's almost like end the battle. Don't do it first. End the battle, bro.
Yeah,
that's not even fair. What are y'all doing? You don't want to fight.
Yeah, no, it's real. Yeah, I don't like when people give up in battles, man. That's real defeating. That's real embarrassing, you know.
And the fact that they called out that she was gonna choke, Jazz called out that she was gonna choke in the first round.
She choked in their first battle, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then she called out like, "Yeah, don't choke this time," and then just.
So the next battle was.
Wait, hold on. We're not gonna pass it. When Jazz was saying like something talking about she was the bass head, and something, and then she, what? You hot right now? That was the most fire.
Yeah. Facts.
That shit was fire.
Facts.
No. When Jazz said
the Section 8 jump.
I did it with the beard on. They thought I was the Saga.
Oh yeah.
This is how good this event was. I ain't gonna lie to you. I woke up today at like 3 a.m. and watched the entire event.
Straight? Yo, you know what's so funny though? My bad.
That's the first time I've ever been able to do that for an event.
You know what's so funny though about that is that the same way you watch those battles was how smooth those battles went. Like they went like I couldn't believe they couldn't fit the Murder Mook battle in because they just came right after another like that.
I'm gonna tell you, it might have been better to miss the event, because I would have been so heartbroken about that Murder Mook stuff that would have jaded the rest of how I felt.
Everybody, that was supposed to be the last battle.
I know, but I'm saying, I would have been mad. I know myself. I would have been mad where I would have come at everything.
Oh, I was heated. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wait, what? I was like, what do you mean? And then they said that they were gonna go have the battle in the parking lot. And then they were gonna record it and put it on VOD, and now they just said that they postponed it.
See,
I kind of felt like maybe Mook didn't show up or something. Yeah. So that Murder Mook stuff, that was definitely frustrating about the battle for sure. But
what was the next battle after?
The next battle was the NWX battle.
NWX is the greatest 2-on-2 of all time. NWX are literally the reason why there is this card. NWX is the reason why 202s are popping, and NWX is so good that it's made them both individually way better.
Yeah. By far.
NWX has a power that I've never seen, where they can make the room shake on command. They were literally doing things that I had to run back on my phone like 3 times because it was so fire. That whole basketball scheme that ended with Eurostep Ginobili.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Yo,
some of the greatest performers, too. K-Shine is one of the best.
It was like NWX happened, and then... Because I think they started if I remember right, they started the NWX right before K-Shine and K-Shine and Verb. They did the first 2-on-2 battle right before K-Shine and Verb, I believe.
Could be.
But it might have been after, I'm not sure. But all I know is that once Shine and DNA got together, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They both became so much better individually that it's like, it's crazy, bro. Like,
K-Shine and DNA are about to get to GOAT status.
Yeah, I mean, yo, I'm gonna be honest. If you don't really like, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, K-Shine to me, if you ask me personally, is in my top 5 battle rappers. Like,
me too.
That's like,
but I'm saying, like,
a lot of people I don't think feel the same way.
To me, Tay-Rock and K-Shine are the faces of battle rap.
Yeah.
Are the faces of battle rap. Like,
yeah.
If there's 2 people that are...
I'm not going to lie, though. I think Hitman, too. And the reason why I say Hitman is because that Wildin' Out, that makes people know that he battle raps. But he's not the face of
battle rap. That don't make him the face of battle rap. He's an ambassador of battle
rap.
That's
facts. Yeah, I understand.
But he's not in the field enough to be a face of battle rap.
Yeah, I feel
gotta be in the field.
Yeah.
So, but like, I don't know, man. K-Shot, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. NWX was unbeatable that night.
Yeah. How did you feel about Nitty and Geechee though?
Niggas are sleeping.
Yeah, I felt that.
But here's the thing. I'm not even mad at them sleeping. This is why they were sleeping. NWX was not only shaking the room so much, doing all kind of dope performance moves, pulling out a tree, all kinds of different shit, right? They were taking the air out of the room after every round. It was literally like you just watched like an intense scene in a movie, and then when Geechee and them rap is like the talking part.
Yeah.
Where it just automatically just makes you be like, okay, whew. All right. It almost felt like an intermission for each of their rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not really even like they were just, it was gas. It wasn't gas. They were literally saying stuff that there was equivalent to, they were just taking the energy out. Like, but it definitely wasn't fair for Geechee and Rum, because they were saying some fire stuff that was getting slept.
But I mean, it is hard. It's hard though. Like when you're in a battle like that and you got somebody doing so well, like there's a
Preachy Gotti. Come on, man. Come on,
bro.
Dog.
That's a fire. But I'm gonna tell you right now, NWX is hands down the best battle rap team. Hands down. There's
the best 2-on-2
Yeah.
Mark my words. There's no better team.
I'm not gonna lie. If you double back now and go watch Gun Titles versus NWX, like the win.
Nah.
No. I'm not saying that they won, but bruh, like people were trying to make that seem like that was some big crazy gap and bruh, their first was dumb fire. Go watch that.
I'm gonna tell you, single-handedly, before the cut, Shumpert, after the cut, Beasley was one of the greatest things that's ever been said about it.
That's a fact.
So, like, that first round, you was not getting. You could have put that in front of anybody, nobody. But here's the crazy thing, and I'm gonna gotta skip a little bit ahead. The second most unbeatable team. Here's the thing. The second most unbeatable team in battle rap is Loaded.
Lux,
Loaded
Hollows. Yeah, fast.
Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. They were at 65%. I could tell, and they were.
Well, I mean, they sat there and prepared for months to battle a completely different person. So, like, you can't really.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
even at 65, they were looking It was looking like. No, let's not skip that. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Which one we're talking about?
So, NWX, yeah. Who did you have? You had NWX for that battle?
I had NWX with a 2-1. I want to say a 3-0, but I'm going to say 2-1. But if it's a 3-0, it's a 3-0, no body. Even though it's a body, but it's not because they weren't fighting back. It's a body because
they just got out-rapped. They got outperformed, and they did. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens, bro. Like, there's a lot of battles that I feel like are like. I kind of feel like that's how Av I guess I can't say that, but I feel like that's Av and Rum Nitty a little bit. I feel like Av out-rapped Nitty to me, but I feel like a lot of people give Nitty that battle, but I just genuinely feel like Nitty had such a fire performance that at any other time.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing with people who only have one variable.
Yeah.
I keep saying that it's easy to beat. No matter how you can be Av level good at punchline, because he's like 100 maxed out in punchline.
Right.
If you want to rank it. But if you're not having performance, then all I need is 75 bars. And a 70 performance, and nobody's gonna care. It's gonna make your not look. If I'm over here gun butting you and sliding and doing all this stuff and getting in your face, and then you just over here rapping.
Especially for 3 rounds. Especially for 3 rounds. It's one thing when you watch somebody like Hitman, and Hitman gives you one really good round. His other 2 rounds don't have the same type of energy, or he'll give you, maybe 1.5 of a solid, like, super energy round. But, like, when you got a person that has that same energy for 3 rounds straight, like Tay-Rock is a person like that. K-Shine is a person like that. Those 2 people got 3 rounds of energy for everybody that they battle. And that's...
Who do you think... What was the... how do you call that battle? NWX versus EFB.
2-1.
And I couldn't tell you what round. I'd have to watch it again and tell you what round.
Yeah, because like you said, I just feel like Geechee and Rum Nitty are a good team. I mean, Geechee has done the 2-on-2 one other time with B.A.R.R.S and stuff like that, so that's a little different vibe. But like,
people need to see. And here's another thing with 2-on-2s. 2-on-2s opens a whole nother variable in battle rap, where because it's to a point where it starts getting like, dang. Everybody done. You've seen everybody who you want, but then it's like, okay, 2-on-2's like, whoa. Now there's a lot of battles I kind of want to see,
and a lot of different teams too that you could pair up for some people.
I want to see NWX go against Loaded Holla. I need to see that now because I'm convinced they're the 2 greatest teams, and one's great just because they fought for it, and one's great because you brought 2 goats together and automatically.
I honestly feel like that's really fair. I feel like that's a battle that NWX deserves. Because, like, what happened, because, like, K-Shine, the big battle that K-Shine got was Jay Mills, and it's like, what the hell? Like, nobody even cared about that.
Smoked him, and nobody remembers that.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like K-Shine doesn't get those battles like that.
Listen, niggas gonna act like K-Shine isn't champion of the year, but K-Shine is so clearly champion of the year that it's like, this is why I hate champion of the year. Because I feel like it's always clear who it should be, and then they never give it to that person because it's too much voting. They give too many people a voice. Because when people start throwing weird people in for the, like, I ain't gonna say it, but people start throwing no, bruh, they snubbed Tay-Rock.
Bro, that was weird, but
they
that's...
snubbed Tay-Rock. I'm like, dog, what?
I feel like,
ask somebody who doesn't know battle rap, who was the battle rapper of the year, they would have said Tay-Rock that year. And it's K-Shine this year. It's so... he's arguably...
But K-Shine lost it last year to Geechee, and I'm not saying that Geechee didn't have a good year, but it's like, bro, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Like, K-Shine did not lose last year, bro. Like, K-Shine did not lose, bro. Like, yo, what you doing, son? But yeah, K-Shine didn't lose last year. I felt like he deserved champion of the year last year. But now if they don't give it to him this year, then really they just don't want my son to shine.
He's been almost undefeated this year.
No, he is undefeated. Who do you?
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't lose last year, bro.
Nah, he elevated. What was the next battle?
No, this is what I'm saying. No, he didn't. This is what I'm saying. Last year, the person he should have beat, bro, that's the thing. Last year, people was pissed that he didn't get champion of the year over Geechee Gotti because they were saying K-Shine arguably didn't lose a round last year. Like, a round last year, bro. That's what people was arguing. And I'm saying now, K-Shine continues to prove himself and prove himself and prove himself. He doesn't get that respect. That's a fact.
What was the next battle after that?
The Suge and Marv one jump.
Listen, we're gonna talk about this. The most. I did not think Marv and Quest were gonna come like that.
Wait, what?
Did you see the battle?
What do you mean, though?
Dog, their first 2 rounds were so garbage, were so bad, that I was like,
nigga,
what's going on here?
I don't know. It's weird, too, because they...
And those are the 2 people that I thought were going to be...
deliver. Because that's what they... I mean, that's what they do. That's their thing.
They've been a team before 2-on-2. So the thing that killed me was, like, it literally seemed like they didn't arrive until the 3rd round, like Jay Black said. It literally feel like they didn't. Like, those first 2 rounds were, like, brand new, and the 3rd one was an old one because, like, they were missing each other's cues. They were trying to say
the crowd? Yeah, I guess. I was going to say...
They were trying to say stuff at the same time and missing it. They didn't know who was going to start here, and I was just like, listen, Shotgun Suge and Twerk bodied them.
Body.
Listen, when that dude said, "Had a nigga with Space Jam dunk," and jumped over Suge and dunked on these.
That was crazy. I was like, oh yeah, they energy different.
Body bag. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see that more. I would genuinely like to see more of that team. Word up.
Yeah, Suge and I really like that Monstars team.
Yeah. It's because their energy is so unmatched, like their aggression is so unmatched, and I feel like they just complement each other really well with like
when they did the strapped in, when Suge did the I'm strapped in.
Listen. Yo, they had the room shaking for real. Like, yo, the cameras were shaking like this. I was like, yeah.
Oh, when he hit him with the Space Jam dunk, that's the crazy Anwar, who's a person on, was it Anwar? Or it was J Bass's cousin, who's also a person on Champion. He said, no, it was a white dude who said that's literally the craziest reaction he's ever seen in person in battle rap.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, bruh, that room shook different. I was like, dog, what? I couldn't believe.
The earth on that one.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the cameras were going absolutely crazy.
And the fact that Marv and Quest were doing so bad made it look so much worse. It made it look like they were getting smoked because it was crickets when they were rapping. And here's the thing. I am 100% somebody who be like, yo, y'all be cheesing people because of the crowd. With the crowd, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was not the crowd. It was not.
Nah, I thought the crowd was
no.
decent. I thought that crowd was decent. I thought it was.
Yeah,
cool.
it was not the crowd for them. They was just not doing it right.
That Atlanta crowd was garbo. That Houston crowd be but this crowd was all right. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's because it's close enough to New York that a lot of people from up here came. You know what I mean?
None of the Suge, he jumped over Suge and dunked on him. I said, listen, I want the Space Jam done.
Yo, them some big dudes to be jumping around stage like that. Yeah.
Dog, and here's what I'm saying is that's almost one of the 2-on-2s are so fire that they make certain rappers. It makes it like people become like, oh, you can have two undefeatable teams go at each other. Because if you think about it, the Monstars are almost undefeatable if they're working at their best.
Yeah.
Because whatever Suge doesn't have. Now, Suge is very good in a few things. Aggression.
He's good at
believability.
sizing his opponent. Like what he does, his like ability is making you look like a punk. And if he does that enough, you gonna just be like, oh yeah, he won the battle.
But thing I've always said about Suge is like that, if Suge had the bars of a nigga with like bars, he would be crazy. And then that's when New Jersey twerk, that's what he brings, and that bully mentality too. So like he got, when Suge was like, oh, that twerk definitely Suge. He got Suge out here spitting like, I'm like, oh my god, nigga, this is, and bullying niggas and dunking and listen.
Yeah. Facts, big facts.
If you want to give Marv and Quest the third, I'll say 2-1 then.
Yeah, that's calm. What about I had 2-1 for that too. That's why I had to question you at the beginning because I was like, yo, I hope you wasn't gonna say that was fire. I had to check your temperature.
That was
I was like, wait, what you talking about? I was like, what you mean how they was gonna come? Yo, I got offended right quick. The next battle was the Hitman Joint? Yeah, the Hitman Joint.
I love Hitman and John as a team.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like when the moment I heard Hitman and John, like that's a good combination. I feel like that's a good combination of lazy and the fire.
That first round was absolutely fire. Show Out coming out when he did, absolutely fire. The way that they basically remixed their old battle and put it fire. The multiple choice remix, fire. But here's the thing that I felt like they made their first round too top heavy. They put everything in their first round.
That's both how both of those niggas battle. Both of them battle.
I'm like, bro, you could have brought Show Out in the second, had the multiple choice thing in the third. They did everything.
And then they it's like they be forgetting that they kind of older now, so it's like they lose energy, bro. Like they be like kind of tired, dog.
I feel like there's always been like that.
Yeah, they have been. They have been.
But then here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. I like Goods and Charlie Cliff as a team. I always do. I definitely feel like they didn't write together as much as they should have.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I think those two niggas thought that they were going to come in there and just improvise a lot more than what they did, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't really hitting for me. Like, their jokes and everything were hitting and stuff. Some of them were missing. But I'm going to keep it a buck. Goods is fire. Goods is fire. Like Goods.
Definitely.
But this battle, he was the Achilles heel of the team. Here's the thing about 2-on-2s. The science of a 2-on-2. And this is why NWX is absolutely, like, these guys are like scientists. People don't even realize what they're doing. If you notice, they have a setup guy and a punch guy.
Yeah, facts.
K-Shine is the punch guy. DNA is the setup guy. And it works perfectly.
And they know how to play their roles.
Exactly. So DNA will set it up. And then K-Shine will punch with his loud, aggressive voice. I feel like in the most of the 2-on-2s knew when to do that, except Goods and Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
I feel like Charlie Clips clearly should have been the punch guy because you're clearly, but Goods was like they were just doing sections where here I wrote this part, I'll do this. Okay, I have this 16. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do this 16 now, and they didn't really mix it well.
Factual.
But that third round when Charlie Clips got serious, dog, I'm telling you, that was Charlie Clips that was unbeatable.
Dog, I don't know, bruh. Like, I hope that one day he comes out and explains, like, why he
just decided not to be the greatest battle rapper of all time.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you realize that, like, you were at one point, like, considered, like, undefeated the greatest battle rapper of all time, and then you just...
But here's the thing. That third round shows he still has it.
Yeah, I know he has the ability to. It's not like Big T. Like, I don't have the same confidence in Big T coming
Big
back.
T, I don't know.
It's just too far
what
gone.
happened to Big T?
Yeah, but Charlie Clips is like, bro, you see moments where Charlie Clips be like killing a nigga, bro. Like, just a few years ago, he sent Rex. He was already washed by the time he got to Rex, bro. He got to Rex, bro, and sent Rex's soul, like, that shit somewhere with...
Definitely sent it straight to heaven. But here's the thing, though. Charlie Clips, I'm going to keep it a buck, damn near probably would have been better off battling both of them niggas. Because the way that he killed both of them in the third was like, damn, he probably could have killed both of them by himself.
Yeah.
They probably could have made it a handicap match, and he probably would have been... Because Goods was cool... But Goods is laid back, like, it wasn't
He just don't have that energy, that's all. He's not real entertaining.
He's got to be able to little bro you to be able to really, that's when he's the best.
I kind of feel like Charlie Clips would be better with Conceited on a team, to be honest with you. I feel like that would be a fire 2-on-2. I'd watch that. I'd
Charlie
watch
Clips
that.
and Goods is a great team. It didn't.
Yeah, but sometimes it don't. I don't know.
Nah, their preparation wasn't right.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be that.
Wasn't right. If they when they prepared the first time that they came out, they was fine. But this performance showed like the kinks in their armor, because it's like that joke stuff don't work if they're not like bouncing off each other and stuff like that. Bro, when K-Shine and DNA are going back and forth and the camera's going back, bro, I would literally, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would have paid to watch those rounds without somebody, if they weren't even battle, who were they even battle? If Geechee and Nitty weren't even there.
It's fire. It's fire. They put on a show.
That
you can tell that they just practiced together so much, bro. That's the difference. Like, they just got that practicing. You know what I mean? How you felt about
the scary part about it is they know it's here's the one thing that battle rappers kind of have a good idea, but I've never seen niggas be able to write room shakers like they know you can see when they're like, okay, we're about to shake the room. Doom, 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 boom, room shake. All right, next one, we're about to shake the room. Doom, 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 boom, room shake. Yeah. Like, nigga, when they said wheelchair 30 inches on side, now you rolling 60. I quit. I said, yeah. 30 inches on both sides, now you rolling 60.
Definitely came with them big bars.
Oh!
Yeah. Nah, they different.
I was like, listen.
That's definitely one of those bars that if you Nitty and Geechee, you just gotta dap them niggas up.
I'm telling you right now, those niggas, that round, if they can do that again, like, I don't know, bruh. Because
they're different.
That was some alien shit they was doing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know how, like, I was just like, when I heard the first round, I was like, there's no way. Because usually what happens in battle rap is, if you have a round like that,
you're not going to top it.
You're not going to top it.
It just kept getting better.
Yeah, it doesn't, but these niggas just kept, from first to third, they had room shakers.
Yeah, exactly.
Where niggas were throwing their hands up. Dog, I would have definitely socked whoever was next to me by the end of that battle.
Definitely got to just sock you a nigga. So the gun titles and the other jump, the only one left, right?
Yeah.
Guns and Cake. Excuse me. Loaded
Here's
Hollow.
what I'm saying.
How you felt about that, man?
It would have been better with Surf.
Well, yeah, of course.
But it's not just no little thing. I feel like in a major way. Like, I feel like...
Of course. That's a completely different battle. What?
Yeah, but like Chess did his thing, but that battle was supposed to be Surf, bro. It was supposed to be Surf. Like, Tay-Rock...
I'm not gonna lie, it had a weird vibe to me.
Tay-Rock... Here's what I'm saying. Hollow and Lux, it almost felt like Tay-Rock and Chess weren't there at a point.
Yeah.
It literally
but
felt
why
like...
I felt like people were kind of hating on Lux and Hollow, though.
I heard none of the bloggers are.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but I don't know. I feel like the first night, I guess when I was watching it on the live, I seen a lot of people being like, man,
Dog, listen, them live people.
Yeah, you right.
When I saw the thing, too, when I was watching it after the fact that I was seeing it, I was like, man, I wish I could make a comment and they could see it, because I would have literally been like, yo, y'all definitely pole swallowers. Y'all definitely doing stuff because the crowd is doing it. Like, 100%, you could watch it. And that was one thing I literally paid attention to. Listen, Lux and Hollow put on a circus. They did everything. They changed clothes. Niggas left the stage and was talking from a different area. Gray hoodie Lux popped out. They gave them quotables. They was doing too much. And here's what I felt like. No matter what Tay-Rock was doing, you're only as good as the worst person on your team. And I'm not saying Chess is whack, but Chess, there's a definite difference between Sue Surf, Tay-Rock, and Chess.
Yeah, big facts.
There's a definite difference. So I felt like their punches weren't even impacting as hard as... Because listen,
I mean, they didn't have a ton of time to prepare either. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's a lot of...
I could only talk about the battle I saw.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm just saying, like, I think that's a big reason that plays into why, you know, they just weren't that fluent like that. I just feel like it could have hit harder and stuff like that, but I think it was just big part of preparation time. You know what I'm saying? On both ends, I feel like.
Yeah.
But nigga.
Most of the thing is that I just felt like Tay-Rock went unprepared, but he went unequipped. Like, it wasn't fair to Tay-Rock because the punches is different when it's Surf. I'm telling you right now, if Surf would have been there, they would have had it before the shot, after the shot for him, that would have shook the room. There's so much stuff. And Chess, the extra.
Definitely takes him a long time to get bars out. That should be.
But not even that. Did you see his little altercation before the...
Yeah.
That was so... That's so annoying to me. Like, bro, you need to be happy that you're on the stage, bro.
Definitely didn't deserve that, but he got it. You know, I ain't mad.
No, that was stupid to me.
Definitely didn't deserve
bro,
that spot.
Keep it a buck. Start, like, be more professional than that.
Yeah.
And it just showed in the battle, like, he choked. Loaded Lux definitely choked.
Definitely choked.
They definitely choked, too. So that's the only reason why I'm not going to be too hard on them, because both of them choked. But, like, I know Sir Rock was upset.
You could tell he was a little disappointed. I watched kind of some of his after stuff, and I could just tell he was a little disappointed. They just have the body language of niggas that lost, you know?
They know they lost.
Yeah.
They know they lost. I don't. It was a good battle, but I still think that, especially in lieu of Calico, and here, oh my God, no, we got to talk about that, bro. Calico and Murder Mook not happening with T-Top and Briz is so tragic. Niggas don't even understand why it's so tragic. If they reschedule, this was in North Carolina, T-Top and Briz's I literally felt their because if that would have happened to me, and like,
I just don't get why they
battle,
didn't just carry the battle outside. I just don't get that.
Apparently, it was something with the battle rappers. That's all I heard. Because apparently, Smack and everybody was ready to go, and there was like 70 people out there. And I was like, that would have been perfect. Because that got me tight. But apparently, there's like a little mini riot outside.
Damn, over the battle?
Not happening, yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. There's a lot of son. That's really crazy because this is the thing. Like, people paid money to go to this event, bruh. Like, I don't care, son. That's a contract. That needs to happen, dog. That needs to happen, my nigga. That's not fair. I feel like them people should get a portion of their money back. My nigga, Murder Mook's name was the arguably the biggest name on the card. You know what I mean? Like, other than Loaded Lux and Hollow the Don, but other than that, I mean, Murder Mook and Loaded Lux are on the same level, and Hollow the Don is just hovering right there with them. So it's like, that's crazy, bro. Like, for that battle to not happen.
That got me sick. Because, listen, I'm a big B.A.R.S fan, and B.A.R.S be cooking, but B.A.R.S and T-Top, I promise you, Murder Mook made a deal with the devil. Because Murder Mook was supposed to die that night. Murder Mook was supposed to die that night. I'm telling you, there's no way he wasn't going to die that night.
That battle needs to happen.
I don't care what they... B.A.R.S and T-Top in their hometown...
Yeah,
versus Murder Mook,
bro.
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said B.A.R.S versus T-Top in their hometown versus Murder Mook. Mook was supposed to get cooked that night.
Facts.
Watch, that's gonna happen in New York.
That battle needs to happen, bro. That's a finger.
That's gonna happen in Harlem.
They handing out hospital beds. It's a fact.
I wish they would have just done it outside with there's like 70 people out there.
They should have. That's what they should have done. Stupid. What you gonna do though, man? It's the Monthly podcast, the Money Up, No Funny Up. You feel me? We lit. Battle Rap B.A.R.S. If you still watching this, you definitely a god. I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to you. Salute. We lit.